Blank out. Have a temporary memory failure. I was so nervous in the interview that I just blanked out and couldn't answer the questions properly. Row back. Retreat from a position. The Prime Minister refused to row back and lost the vote. Bash about. Mistreat physically. If you bash your monitor about like that, it won't last long. Move away from. Stop doing or using something to change to something different. They are moving away from Windows and are using Linux. Opt into. Choose to be a member or part of something. I opted into the scheme. Swing around. Change your opinion quickly. They swung around to our idea after reading the press reports. Get over. Come somewhere. He said he needed help and asked me to get over as soon as I could. Get over. Be shocked or surprised that something is real or true. I couldn't get over how much weight he had put on. Give in. Stop doing something because it's too hard or requires too much energy. I couldn't finish the crossword puzzle and had to give in and look at the answers. Dip into. Read parts of a book but not all. I've been dipping into the book but haven't read it properly. Psych up. Prepare someone mentally. I psyched myself up for the exam. Stand for. Accept or tolerate behavior. I'm not going to stand for their rudeness any longer. Flag up. Raise an issue or highlight its importance. We should flag up working conditions at the meeting. Phase in. Introduce gradually. They are phasing in the reforms of the next 2 years. Get to. Annoy, irritate. Don't let her get to you. She's just in a bad mood. Wave off. Go to a place where someone is leaving to wave goodbye. We waved her off at the station. Go with. Accompany. A lot of benefits go with the job. Peel away. Leave a group by moving in a different direction. Some of the crowd peeled away to get out of the crush. Go out. Stop burning, be extinguished. The candle went out and left us in darkness. Settle on, agree. They couldn't agree at first on a name for their daughter, but finally settled on Alice. Take through. Explain something to someone. He took me through the procedures before we started. Pile on. Exaggerate or talk in a way to affect someone's feelings. It wasn't very serious, but they piled on the guilt. Write out. Write something completely. I wrote out my notes in full to help me remember them. Zoom out. Focus less closely. The camera zoomed out to show all the crowd. Get in. Submit, apply. We have to get the forms in by the end of this week. Trade down. Sell something and replace it with something cheaper. Their house is too large now that their children have left home, so they are going to trade down to something smaller. Toy over. Think about something. I toyed over the idea for a while, but decided not to go ahead with it. Cling to. Try to maintain beliefs, hopes, etc. They cling to their old way of thinking. Zone in on. Pay attention after not doing so. I zoned in on what they were saying when they started gossiping. Sign off. Stop doing something to leave. I'm signing off now and going home. I'm shattered. Blow up. The beginning of a storm. A storm blew up while we're out walking. Put down. Kill an animal because it's old or ill. He had his dog put down because it was in a lot of pain from its tumors. Show over. Take someone around the site. She showed us over the scene of the accident. Cream off. Take money or divert funds, usually wrongfully or unfairly. This means smaller banks can cream off excess profits during lending booms. Wait on. Sell goods in a shop. He waits on customers in an electronics store. Plow through. Move through somewhere where there is little space or there are obstacles. The boat had to plow through the ice. Set about. Start doing something. We set about the cleaning and got it done before lunchtime. Get onto. Start discussing a topic. We didn't get onto the third item on the agenda. Read off. Read a list aloud for someone to write down. I read off the figures and she wrote them down in her notebook. Fit out. Provide with necessary equipment. They fitted out the boat for the race. Give back. Return something you have borrowed. I gave the money back that she had lent to me. Save on. Reduce or avoid consumption to cut costs. I use Skype to save on my phone bills. Give in to. Agree to something you don't like. The government says it will not give in to terrorists. Sit out. Not take part. I had to sit the game out because I was ill. Pat down. Search or frisk someone. The police patted them down for weapons but found nothing. Send for. Ask someone to come and help. I had to send for a plumber because the radiator was leaking. Go together. Harmonize or be compatible. Drinking and driving don't go together. Be fed up. Be bored, upset or sick of something. I'm fed up of his complaints. Come across. The way other people see you. He came across as shy because he spoke so quietly. Slip by. Pass quickly, time. The years slip by as you get older. Fall apart. Break into pieces. The box fell apart when I picked it up. Pull ahead. Overtake, move in front. The lorry was going slowly, but we managed to pull ahead. Knuckle under. Submit to authority. The teacher made the students knuckle under and hand their projects in on time. Get to. Arrive. When I get to it, I'll look at the matter carefully. Stick out. Extend part of your body. He stuck his tongue out at me. Firm up. Exercise to make muscles harder and remove fat. I go swimming every day to firm up my body. Come through. Communicate an emotion. The anger she felt comes through. Stiffen up. Make something rigid. They used starch to stiffen the collars up. Get at. Be able to reach, find, access. It's on the top shelf and I can't get at it. Leave on. Not turn off. Leave the TV on. I want to hear the football results. Tick over. Continue working but without improving. The company ticked over while she was away on holiday. Wipe out. Make someone very tired. Revising for the exam last night wiped me out. Come on. Encouragement. Come on. Don't give up now when you are so close to finishing. Kick up. Cause trouble or pain. My back kicks up when it gets cold. Prey on. Catch and kill an animal for food. Spiders prey on insects. Step to. Chat, talk to. He tried to step to her in the bar. Step to. Confront. Don't step to these guys. They'll kill you. Load down. Burden. I was loaded down with all the stuff I had to take care there. Act on. To take action because of something like information received. The police were acting on a tip from an informer and caught the gang red-handed. Be not on. Be unacceptable. The way he's behaving is just not on. Give off. Expand. The company is giving off all over the country. Act out. Express an emotion in your behavior. Their anger is acted out in their antisocial behavior.